Hey everyone, welcome to week 5 of The Art of Adulting. This is our final week in talking about this material together. I hope you have enjoyed this journey as we've explored different aspects of wisdom. And remember what we've been saying, this is the art of adulting. This is essentially what wisdom is. It is to understand and skillfully engage with the full spectrum of reality. It's far too ambitious to think that we can cover all of that in just 5 weeks, but we've had some entry points and I hope that it's been great for you. And I'm curious, really, what has this been like for you? Maybe that's something that you guys can discuss together as you circle up today, as you chat through this. As we've talked about things like this, adults pre-decide not what they're going to think, but how they're going to think. Adults pre-decide that they're going to live with their preferences, not for their preferences. There are all kinds of pre-decisions that adults make. We've talked about resilience, that we've just decided that whatever wisdom requires, whatever the cost is, we're going to lean in and we're going to pay it. We've decided that we're going to pre-decide to be the kind of people who are strong on the inside and soft and gentle on the outside. I'm just curious, as you've talked about this together, as you've leaned into this together, what have you discovered? Let me tell you what I've discovered. I've discovered that as much as I want these things, I don't always live up to these things. Just this week, I found myself feeling a little bit hard on the outside and soft on the inside. I got it backwards, and it required a conversation. It required me following up with somebody and saying, hey, I didn't get that right. I want to be the kind of person who's gentle and loving and approachable and kind on the outside and strong and resilient on the inside, and I just got it backwards. Will you forgive me? Now, this is why we find so much encouragement from our series thesis, which is based on our theme verse. Love atones for sin, wisdom avoids it. It is by the love and faithfulness of Jesus that our sin is paid for, that it's covered, that we are set free. So we follow him in wisdom. And there's going to be times that we stumble and fall and we get it wrong, and we're not saying that that's not a big deal, but what we're saying is we're so secure in Jesus. We're so safe inside of his grace that we don't have to be afraid of being honest about the times that we get it wrong. We don't have to be afraid about the times that we miss the mark. We can be honest with ourselves. We can be excruciatingly honest with others because we are bound together safe in the grace of Jesus. Fortunately, love atones for sin. Wisdom avoids sin, and that's what we're trying to do. And this week, we really looked at one of the biggest relationship arenas in life, which is marriage. And not everybody is married. You may not be married, but here's a way that you can apply it. There's nothing that we talked about in this message that could not be applied to any other relationship. And one of the big things that we talked about was the danger of embracing or tolerating contempt. Part of the nasty reality of contempt is it causes us to see negative things when it's not there in the other person. And it blinds us to the positive things that are there in the other person. And it's true that there are times that we have to get eye to eye. And we've got to speak hard truth to each other, but we do so in love from a disposition of kindness, wrapped in kindness, wanting what's best for the other person. And contempt makes that impossible. And so part of being wise is just saying, Jesus, I commit to journey with you deeper and deeper into kindness because I want kindness to get deeper and deeper into me. So whatever your relationship is, you can apply that, whether it's marriage, kids, the boss you don't like, your neighbor, your in-laws, I don't know. It works for every single one. I hope you enjoy talking about this together, and let's continue to pay the price of wisdom together. And remember, we do so from a position of safety and security. We are safe in the grace and the love of Christ, and we can go for it because of what he's done for us. Enjoy your conversation. We'll see you next week as we dive in to the book of 1 Thessalonians.